Anna Maria College is fortunate enough to have a color guard and a winter guard. They are generally the same thing, except that winter guard happens in the winter and is not associated with the band, while in the fall, color guard spins with the band at every football game. They are underappreciated and work very hard. They've had a tough season, and their future is unknown as a club right now because they do not have a coach. As I went to see them at rehearsal, I noticed that every time they are forced to practice in pair, and they have to move chairs, pianos, and all this equipment every time to practice and reset it up every time because they do not have their own practice space. Did you know that we had a color guard outside a band?
I did not.
Why did you not know?
I've never seen it advertised.
I started color guard this year. This is my first year. I started in mid-October. Mid-October I started. Yeah, and this is the first time that I've done color guard ever.
Why did you decide to join?
Really wanted something that would get me in shape, and it was really good to do it because I was getting my arms going and running around, and that was when the football season was going on, so we really worked really hard. Not very much. Color guard specifically, not
Yes.
really much. I mean, we're part of the band, and I think we're just seen as part of the band. I don't think we're really seen as a separate entity. I mean, we are definitely a part of the band, as it's more of a relationship rather than a complete mesh. Even though we work really well, we work really closely with them, we're still our own separate thing, and I wouldn't say that we do.
How many hours a week do you guys practice?
Probably.
During the season or during the off
Yeah.
season?
During the season.
Oh God. I mean, I practiced every day for a week, for like at least a month and a half. Or at least a month and a half. I worked at least.
We had rehearsals every day.
2 or 3
for an
hours.
hour or two. And then they were expected to go back and rehearse on their own to learn the routines and such.
Yeah.
So they're probably practicing at least 3 hours a day.
At least.
Now, do you feel like you guys get enough, the color guard team and the winter guard get enough recognition on campus?
I feel like because we're so new, not a lot of people know what we're doing, and they don't understand how much work goes into it. Like those who do know of us, I would like it if we could get a little more recognition.
Yes.
It'd be nice to get a little more support, and that's why we're working to put together a show of sorts where we can exhibit what we've been working on and really get our name out there and try to get more people involved.
Because you guys started at the same time as the band, right? And you played every football game?
Yep.
So you guys currently do not have a coach?
No, we don't have a coach. She was fired at the end of last semester, and they have yet to hire a permanent band director for us.
How do you feel this affects your club currently?
It's really kind of hard for us because we don't have somebody who has more knowledge of the field to talk to give us advice, like how we should go about pursuing our activities. So it's really kind of, I mean, it's hard, and we definitely miss her.
Now, how do you feel it affects your future?
It's really uncertain right now, especially for the fall season. And if we don't have a band director, then he or she can't pick out the music ahead of time, can't have somebody design drill for the music that they picked out, can't send it to the captains, such as myself, to write routines for it. There's nobody to set up the band camp, get that all organized, get all the students together, set up the student, leaders for this. We don't know, we'll have freshmen who won't even know how to march. We'll have freshmen who don't know how to spin the flags. So it's really going to impact us in the fall if they don't get somebody new soon.